Good morning, ladies. Kathy here. So I am a 32L. And what does that mean? I'm 44 here, 32 here. That's a 12-inch difference. And then 40 on my hips. And I am wearing the Empress in a size 40. So I'm 32 here, 44 here, but my Cami's a 40. So that's why we ask you to get size, because these don't fit like your bra, but you might be like my girlfriend Drita, who could also wear this cami, but she wears it in a 36 and she's a 36B. So she can rock this thing. Her and I, we wear this. How beautiful is this, right? Now I'm going to show you a little bit about this Empress. Some of you guys have maybe seen my reel. It went pretty popular in December, and I was wearing this, had a t-shirt, had some safety pins on. So the girls were, they hang down here. I'll show that to you at the end of this video, right? And then they were up here. It really does work. Now, I was at 34K, and again, it's the band measurements, right? So I was 33 here, and then I'm 44. So they don't make half sizes in bras, right? So you have to go up. So a 34K, because most of you will never see this. This is what it looks like. This is how big it is. All right. I hope you laughed on that one, because I want you to laugh with me. That's my Gemini side that wants you to laugh with me. But seriously, this was not a laughing matter. This is how I would put on my bras. Who else put it this way? I have to put it on the tightest strap. And when I first got it, I needed actually on the end, and I needed a back extender because about over 13 months ago, I was 45, 35, and 45 on my hips. And you know what, ladies? I'm wearing the same cami as I was when I was 5 inches wider here, 3 inches wider here. I am wearing the same bra, but it was different. Before I had to have it on a back extender. Now I have it on the smallest one. This is a minimizer, so you're going to see it kind of a little bit bulky or swimmy on me. But your bra is supposed to come right to hold in all your girls, right? So trust me, this does fit. But it jabs underneath here, stabs underneath here. I had bruises under my rib cage, right? And the straps, they would fall. So I spent a lot of time when I was out in public thinking, how was I going to pull that bra up? And then my friend Karen Johnson, right? She puts a blazer on over her camis all the time. Now, if I went somewhere, and we'll pretend I'm not wearing the cami, and I was doing this, you would think I was crazy. You would just die, right? But with my bra replacement, it's also a camisole, and it's also shapewear, because for me, as that 32L or sister size 34K, I could wear this as outerwear. And I tell you what, if you want some good ideas on how to wear these, check out what Karen does. So I had the white leggings on, right? So the leggings for me gives me 1 inch off my hips all the time. I'm wearing a size medium. I can also wear a large. So see how long the cami comes down? That's why we ask you to take your measurements for your hips. So this one's longer on me. I'm a short torso girl, right? I'll show you here in a minute, right? Ta-da! It's hiding that fluff. So 1, 2, hands are covered, short torso. If it was here, I would be average. And my sister, she needs another hand or so to get to her belly button. So when she tried wearing my original, and she is wider as well, so we can't wear the same original cami, but we can wear the same demiette because it'll give, and we're smaller up in here. It rolled like a Venetian blind because she's a long torso wearing something that was too small for her. But yeah, some of the stuff like on the camis, because it has a variable compression, it would open up. So what is variable compression? It's magic. It's this, can you see that paneling up in there? And then there's this stuff up in here, right, that gives, so you can move and you can, exercise if you wanted to. I don't do that. I'm allergic to it. And then it has these gripper bands on there. It either has this one or here we go. There's this new band that we have. Now, some of our camis, especially our second skin, but some of them have the little dot grippers and they are starting to replace this. So if you get this Diva, which the Diva is my Mom Spirit cami, but for me it doesn't work as well. I'm working on it. I actually was stretching it because with the 12-inch difference, right, I got to open up those cup areas. So when I went to open it, I was doing it too fast on a video and put my thumb right through it. But you know what? That hole has not gotten any bigger. So if you happen, the way that this material is, if you happen to get a hole in it for whatever reason, maybe you have ring on your finger and whatnot, it won't run like a pantyhose. So anyway, that variable compression right there, it's magic. And some of them, the panels, right, where we had that shaping stuff, it's sewn to the edges and it still will give because the fabric right up in here, it still gives. It gives. It's designed by women, right? For women, and then they listen to the feedback. So we do hear the feedback that our skirts that sold out within 90 minutes before the product launch. They will be bringing those back in at some point. So check with your stylist to see when that'll be, right? We know it's not going to be, before June or something like that, but, we'll see. But when y'all love something, let Ruby Ribbon know, right? Buy it, especially the pinup. So the pinup's one of my favorites. But I actually do like this Empress, but I'm going to show you a few things about it, right? So first of all, it looks like a tank to me. And part of it is because it's dark, right? And then it has, oh God, I love this cut. And then how pretty is that? Now, if you wear our camis, right, you're kind of used to a little bit more coverage, or maybe Dorita, who is my 36B, she wears this all the time, like out as her outerwear. She doesn't notice it as much, but for me, because I got a lot of girls, I kind of, that's a little bit different for me. There is, I could cross this in the back, right? And then it'll give me more lift. I mentioned that. Now I am 52 on May 21st, 2022, depending on when you're seeing this video. I may or may not already be 52. And on the hips, right, I'm now 40. So it sits up there. Then you're going to want to put our underwear on top. And if you have a fluffy belly, our shaping briefs are amazing. But I have the second skin on here, which are kind of like nothing because I wanted to wear our leggings. And with the second skin, there's no panty lines. I love that. Now, if you get the white ones that came out in 2022, there's a little difference. The material right up in here is not as like the 2021. It was a little like silkier, and and if you wore cami, for me, I was doing this all the time, and they were heavier, so I could wear black underwear with them. But these, you can see the little bit of the darkness in here, right? So. But it's a lighter material. It does have back pockets. It's great. Oh yeah, I was supposed to be talking about the cami, but I love our leggings too. But I get that lift, and as promised, so I'm going to show you on the Diva. They have a new print that also came out, but this is the one that has the dot grippers. You see how thick this is, right? Because I'm not going to be able to I'm not going to stick my hand underneath there. But you can see it's thicker. And then on this front level, right, it's thinner. So the Ultimate and the Nursing Cami have two layers that are like this. So the outer and then the sling. And the Ultimate's one of my favorite. The first cami on my body was the Nursing Cami at age 50, almost 51. And I've never had children, but I have a lot of heavy girls. So at the time I had a 10-inch difference. I was 45, 35. Wow. And then my belly was about 44, 45, and my hips were 45, maybe 44 in a good day, depending, how it was. And that 38 was, man, my pants were falling off. I was like, oh my gosh, literally lost like at least 3 inches. So just be prepared if you get a level 4 or 5. This one I'm wearing is a level 5. You may have experienced your pants falling down. So if you have belt loops, wear a belt. I'm just saying. And then with our leggings, right, they have that intimacy. It has that give, so that material works with you. So get with your stylist to see what size you might need, because again, my 32L, 44, 32, sister size would be a 34K. It's not a 40, right? Nothing measured to 40. But if I have, now this will be kind of a little off, right? That's what this is doing. And just to kind of put it in perspective, right? That's my waist. The girl's up here. I didn't put my headlight protectors on here so you could see for real. And oh, by the way, these stick and forget and check before bed. Now, if you're like my friend Jarita and you might be a B cup and you need a little bit more because you don't hang down here, this one has padding, right? And I think they go, I don't know how they go. I think they go that way, but they can go in the pedal pockets. And then we have 2 sizes on the pedals. There's a smaller one and a larger one. And there's also, it's available in black. So champagne and black. So don't forget your headlight coverage. All right. Hope this is helpful. Aloha.